Health is the default, and this is really important because you are enough.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Dr. K's Sunday Special. Today I'm excited to talk to you about the autonomic nervous system and how it's probably influencing your health and your just state of well-being more than you realize. So the nervous system is broken into three branches. There's the movement branch, conscious movement. There's the sensation branch, what you're feeling. And the third branch is the autonomic branch. And this is largely what your body is doing without your conscious control. Things like managing your heart rate, your blood pressure, where your blood is shunted. Is it going to your internal organs or is it going into your larger muscle groups? And so how this system is running is having a big influence on your health. And I want to talk about just a couple of the ways that that's occurring and maybe two big ways that you can do to shift it into a healthier state. The hallmark signs of these two systems is broken up into two, is the autonomic nervous system. The first is the sympathetic or fight or flight system. This is the system that we're all aware of being the stressed response. And what happens when our nervous system is firing in this arena is your heart rate's going to increase, your blood pressure is going to increase, your pupils are going to dilate, and you're going to prepare yourself to either fight or run from a bear, let's say. You're in a stressed out survival mode state. And what's really interesting from my perspective that happens is your body shifts all of its blood supply, or a large majority of that blood supply, instead of emphasizing the internal organs where digestion occurs, where your immune system occurs, it shifts it to the extremities, to your larger muscle groups in your legs and your arms so that you can focus on surviving. Versus the parasympathetic, the resting and digesting state, which will start to bring the blood back into your core. It's going to start digesting the food that you've eaten. It's going to start repairing broken down tissue and cells and start running maintenance on your body as a whole and running your immune system and keeping yourself healthier when your body is quiet, when you're not in survival mode, when you're in resting and digesting and repairing mode. Now, a common misconception or misperception of this topic is that we're in one state 100% and in the other state 0%, and we shift back and forth. That's not the case. This really functions on a spectrum. And so if 50-50 is right in the middle, what we're talking about here is, where do you live your life? Are you shaded, or in neuroscience they call this tonality or tone, but do you have more of a sympathetic tone or sympathetic dominant state? Or do you have more of a parasympathetic rest and digest tone dominant state? What I find most people, especially people that are having a lot of chronic health problems, they're spending their life too stressed out. Things are just constantly tense, their blood pressure's up, their heart rate's up, they're not digesting their food very well, and they're not running their immune system very well, and they're constantly go, 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 go. So two ways that are going to be very effective at shifting you away from this stress response and towards the resting and healing response is what I'm going to show you right now. The first way, take a deep breath. I find the breathing really interesting because people overlook it, right? It's just something that we do autonomically or automatically, and so we just don't even pay attention to it. But it can be a way for you to tap in, take the steering wheel, and change the direction of how your nervous system is functioning. By taking just 1 or 2 minutes throughout the day, or setting an alarm on your watch or on your phone for every couple of hours, and reminding yourself, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, to sit up straight, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, do that 2 or 3 times, and it'll really calm your whole system down. It'll drop your heart rate, drop your blood pressure, and it'll relax you quite a bit. Second way, this is a powerful way for you to shift away from the stress response, is to add some routine into your life. Especially with technology nowadays and email, and we have our phones all the time, it's so easy to be busy, go, 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 constantly trying to be productive. I think adding some routine into your life where you have a specific time to get some work done and be productive, but almost more importantly, a specific time where you don't have work to do, where you don't have productivity on your mind, and you are able to just zen out a little bit, relax, focus on some of the slower, quieter beauties of life. Take a deep breath, maybe prepare your food, spend some more time on your health, but having some structure, some routine, maybe a morning and an evening routine where every single day you work hard, but then you have some time to play hard as well. I think it can have a big influence. Sometimes we just need to slow down. And by doing a couple of these things, we can shift away from the fight or flight, from the sympathetic dominant state, and we can shift ourselves towards the resting, digesting, repairing state. Because parasympathetic state, if you can find a way to spend more time in this state and to have more parasympathetic tone, I think you're going to be much better off. I think you'll find much more enjoyment in life, and you'll find greater health as well. So I hope you find this content valuable. Thank you so much for enjoying this. Look forward to connecting with you in future videos. Until next time, this has been another episode of Dr. K's Sunday Special.